Hello, everyone out there in Streamyard land and in YouTube. This is Mikey Sue's 4, also known as the Crazy Canadian. I know it's early morning, and I did say my next stream will be on July 1st. That's still true, but I felt necessary to do a pre stream here before then. I learned a few things about StreamYard. Well, first of all, I'm not going to apologize that I use Wi Fi. So that's that. I don't have a router, can't afford one. Well, we can't afford one. So that's what I got to use is go with what we got, which is fast enough Wi Fi. But I do appreciate that LDG helped me out on my processor and cleaned out a lot of unnecessary files. So for that help, I appreciate it. And I do have that bleach bit uh, short shortcut to get in and clean out if I need to. Maybe after the first, clean out everything and then start creating new passwords and so forth. But till that happens, I gotta stick with what I got. So when my friends come into my streams, there's only one thing I ask. I know you all have wonderful faces and you're beautiful people, but I do ask that you just stick with your microphones only and turn off your cams. I noticed that is that when you have a bunch of people in a room, now it's usually not a problem when you've got like two or three people, and we really have good streams when that happens. But other times when there's like six or more, the streams tend to buffer, and then there's issues. And I know some other people also use Wi-Fi as well. Oh, hi Daniel, how you doing? This is just a advisory tips thing, but you can come in. We can talk about anything. It's good to see you. We were just letting people know, Daniel, that from now on my streams, please just turn off your cam. You can talk through your microphone. It's fine. I noticed that when I go to other streams, other panels, there's not as much issues if everybody sticks with their microphone only. I'm not sure why that is, but you know, for mine, I just got to set a precedent, okay? But you're awesome and cool, so yeah, not much up. I'm waiting eagerly for July 1st, or to do the stream. My wife and I are going to have a nice uh, steak breakfast. This place we discovered T-Bones on June 30th, and then we're going to go see, hopefully, whichever comes out time wise first on the 30th, either The Flash or Indiana Jones 5. You know, so whichever comes on first, and then we'll watch the other one too after that. So we're gonna do a double feature, double header. I feel like a baseball guy. No, double feature on June 30th, and then I'll bring my stream to bear on July 1st. I have to do it after Resolute Germ. He's gonna do a special. Excuse me. He's gonna do a special morning show for Pop on the 1st. That's Canada Day for us. And then I'm going to do the afternoon stream, review stream. It'll be my first movie review stream, doing it on this channel. Hey, Lemon Pie. You're awesome, dude. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, new Discord series. Let's see. We've had Daniel Hot Topics and Lemon Pie enter the or enter the chat by stream. Steam, cool. When the good Lord closes the door, he opens the window because I was added to a new Discord. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm a part of Discord, but I don't go there much. It has something to do with my oh, some issues with a company that runs a game I play besides Klondike on Facebook. It's called Hero Wars. I told him I'd rather stick with the Hero Wars game on Facebook. They have a live one that goes with YouTube and Discord, but I just don't get along with people in Discord there. But it's only that reason. I mean, Discord people are cool, but generally, but I only get along with the people here on YouTube and the stream. Oh, hey, Professor, how are you? Yeah, so we got Daniel who said, "What's up?" Hey, Lemon Pie, a new Discord server, cool. Hello, Professor Jeff. Is it really like hot down there? You're probably about an hour behind me. Yeah. So, what? I'm curious. What's your temperature at 1:30 in the morning? I know. I'm a night owl. That's me. Who's doing a stream for pop? Only heard is doing a stream for pop. Oh, okay. Lemon. That's gonna be Resolute Germ. He's doing it. He told me he's gonna do a stream for pop on July 1st. Here in Canada, it's called Canada Day. It's like the 4th of July for the United States. But he's doing an early morning stream. I told him I'd be there for him in the morning, and then right after that stream, I was going to go in and start my review stream for Flash and for Indy 5. So that's on July 1st. That's when I heard Resolute Germ's going to do it. I don't know if other people are doing stuff for Pop before that. Jill might do something. Gorilla might do something. But as far as I know, Germ's doing something on the 1st. Uh, Jeff says, your block is making nasty comments about another user. This is not blowing enough steam. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, Daniel, don't fret. But I think we should be able to treat everyone equally. That's treat them well. That's all we ask. I try to treat people well myself. Good morning, Mr. John. Greetings. God bless you. God bless you too, Brainy. God bless you too, Daniel and Lemon. It's good to see you guys. Hey, Daniel and 4. Lemon says okay. Daniel says to Professor, oh no, oh no. Uh, they read the horrible things you wrote me in the private section. Oh no. Oh, oh wow. I didn't. You know what? I didn't even know that happened. We made it to 114 degrees Fahrenheit, 45 Celsius on Tuesday at 1 a.m. It has dropped to 85 Fahrenheit, 29 C. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. That is hot. But I mean, honestly, Jeff, does it stay dry for you guys in that part of Texas? I know in all of Arizona it's a dry heat, like in the central part of it. But if you go south, to where our friend Pop is going to be moving, hopefully to Tucson, it usually drops 10 degrees if you go south. If you go north, it drops 20 degrees because you're getting to cooler temps, higher altitude. That's pretty much the state of Arizona. I tell anyone if they move there, it will be hot if you decide to stay in the central part. But if you go north, you'll have better weather up there. You'll at least have 4 seasons. But if you go south, it'll be at least 10 degrees cooler and maybe a little bit cooler at night, but you're still going to have the heat and you're still going to have the dryness. So, they got to make up their own minds when they move down there. That's the whole thing. John does say, knock it off, Daniel. This is the kind of comment that got you banned from Discord. Yeah, Daniel, please. Let's keep it civil here, okay? Please. You're my friend. Just please don't do this. I don't I don't ask for much. I really don't. I'm a very patient person, but I just don't want people screaming and yelling at each other. It's not right. It is a dry heat here, but it is unusually hot for June. And we usually don't see temps like this until late July or August. You know, the weather all across the United States has been that crazy, Professor. It really has. In fact, my parents, well, I should say, my parents are used to hot temps in usually late May, and then they go into June. And it stays hot all month long. Like I said before, we have about 9 months of really hot weather going on in Arizona in the central part, and only 3 months of decent spring weather. It's not really even called a winter. Lemon does say, let's be respectful to each other, fellows. Yes, please. The same parents have mentally been supported you according to you. You see why no one believes about what you say. Uh, okay, Professor. I first of all, I am sorry if Daniel did say those things. Okay, but at the same time, I mean, let's look. All I ask is just to be civil. Okay, please, guys. I just I don't want to see anybody fighting here. Okay, please. If you have another battleground to choose, please do. It's not a problem. Oh, thank you, Professor. I appreciate that. And Daniel says, I know. I know. I'm sorry, Mikey. Oh, it's okay, guys. I appreciate you guys at least mutually. Yeah. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. And so, as I was just saying, from now on my streams, I'll just encourage you. Look, it's you don't have to. Okay, I'm not demanding it at all. What I'm suggesting is that if we do get at least 6 people or more in a stream of mine or on a panel, let's make sure that we keep our cams off because we might start losing our communication, our connection, and in streaming and buffering. And we got 3 people looking in, so I appreciate that. Uh, let's see. Well, that's fine, Professor. Yes, I know. I can demand anything. It's my channel. It's my stream. I'm not. I don't like to demand things. I no. I'm not demanding anything. I'm just suggesting. That's all. I'm just suggesting that, uh, just to help out my streams and in the future and whatever and when I have panels that come on and so forth. I still, Professor, you and John, uh, despite StreamYard's problems, you guys still do have a steady chat there when you do Jeff Nerdy on Saturdays. So that's much appreciated. The same thing I could probably say to Naomi uh, when you guys do a question of track on Sundays. And then I've also found that when uh, Gorilla and Resolute and myself, when we do our stream on Sundays with the watch party, it usually maintains itself. In fact, this last one we did with PvP, Pleasant Valley Picker over there in British Columbia, it went well. The 4 of us, we all talked and everything went fine. So, like I say, it just depends on the room, the StreamYard room, and how you set it up and how you're able to maintain it. And I think you guys all do a great job. Everybody does. But sometimes for me, I just have problems. I apologize ahead of time and say, well, you know, I just got to go with what I have. It's unfortunate. But oh my God, please, Mikey, please, we got to talk about the Flash when or after you see it. Daniel, we definitely will. Yes, we will. Like I said, July 1st after Resolute Germ. In fact, that's how I'm going to time it. When Resolute Germ does his online stream to help Pop Culture Curator out with his situation, I'll go right to my stream. I'll just go instantly live. I've already set it up, so it's the only thing that is the problem is the timing to be determined. So that's why I said that. I left that timing open because as soon as Germ is done, I can go right to mine. So yes, we are going to talk about the Flash, and I hope that you come to join the panel too, if possible, that day. But that will be July 1st. I promise. We will talk about it. We'll also talk about Indy 5. Well, you know, I'll give our honest review. Me and Suzanne, let you guys know we recommend it or not. I can say with all certainty that if you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3 or John Wick 4 lately, please go see them. They're both very good movies. I gave them 4 out of 5 on each. And they do have really good closure, especially Guardians of the Galaxy. Because I know a lot of people saw Thor, excuse me, Thor: Love and Thunder, which we didn't get to see yet. But I guess that's probably good because some people said it was a train wreck. And I've seen some of the reviews and I've seen some of the trailers on it, and I heard it wasn't that good. Maybe that's because Natalie Portman came back. Oh my god. I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not true. Um, let's see. What else? Well, and of course, this year Little Mermaid absolutely tanked. Get it? Tanked at the box office. Well, I mean, come on. Melissa McCarthy is Ursula? You gotta be serious. I mean, you can't be serious. Sorry. Um, and then you have a black mermaid? Seriously? That's not right. Oh, we had 5. Now we're down to 3 again. Yeah, it happens with the buffering. It's unfortunate, I know. But uh, I've heard some things about Strange New Worlds. Like I said, the new Star Trek. As I said, my wife and I are not. Uh, we don't watch or any of that anymore. Yet, uh, part of our collection might be available with some of the movies we have seen. That's what we're hoping for. So, well, oh, 4 people. Thank you for coming in. Yes, that's where we stand. Uh, and like I said, LDG Free the Net, he helped me out a little bit. So thank you, LDG. I appreciate your efforts. I talked to Streamyard about my situation. They can't help either. So, and of course, I do have a previously used computer, so I found out my processor was crap. So there's not much I can do there. So, like I said, I know I'm trying not to apologize in advance, but I'm letting you guys know what my situation is, where I stand. Um, I will continue to do my own streams if I can, but in the other vein, I'll try to limit myself. I will stay in the chat for a lot of your streams, to be there for you and everything. Um, but I will be extra careful, seeing how many people are going to be in the panel itself. See, with mine in the free plan, I can do up to 6. When you're in the paid plan, you can do up to 10. That's what I heard. And yet, when you have 10 people in the same room, and we talked about this, and I'm sure that Professor and John will agree, when we have 10 people in the same panel, it gets to be kind of crazy. And, uh, I know some people are trying to talk over other people. The buffering and, what piles up and stuff is really crazy. So like I said, Daniel, don't worry. Anyway, it's been nice. For us, it's still kind of spring. We've been in the low 70s. I don't think we've reached an 80-degree day yet, Fahrenheit, yet, up here in Scarborough, outside of Toronto. So, but it's coming any day, I'm sure. My wife tells me we won't make it past 90. or at least she hasn't seen that. But yeah, hopefully we don't. It's been unusually high, warm for like everybody down south, babe. Yeah, so hopefully not. Uh, Professor says, Mikey, have you looked for a different internet provider? No, we haven't, Professor, and for two reasons. One, because uh, when we use Virgin Mobile, it's affordable. They're decent for up here, and they gave us a wider bandwidth. But I know it's not about speed; it's about having a router to go into Streamyard and work that way, and not in the way of like Wi-Fi. So yeah, better one. I'm sure we would get a better provider. So yes, we would if we could, Professor. It's not that we haven't tried looking. It's just that I think we're happy with what we got so far. But thank you for asking. Yeah, that's what my wife just says there. She says we just put in a better one. That's the best way to explain. I guess that's the best way to explain it. A month ago. Yeah. Thank you, honey. Mwah. My wife knows I'm on too. Cool. So we got four people watching.
Of course, I'm right behind you.
I know, sweetie. Mwah. Yeah, that's the beauty of having us in the same room. We're so close. And that's why our Wi Fi works so well because we're together and we got our cat babies. This is, I think that's Deja Vu, isn't it still? It is Deja Vu. Cool. Yeah, I was able to cut a bigger size of her to just get in her entire head on my avatar. It looks. I think it looks nicer. I think it looks nicer than the one I had previously. Mine just looks so small in the last one. This one looks pretty good. Oh, and by the way, Suzanne does say hello to everyone in the chat. She did say hello. I know, baby. So even if you don't see her in pictures, you will get to see her share the chat more with me now on the stream.
Crazy Canadian.
I am a crazy Canadian. I'm nuts. Yeah. Aw, thanks, honey. Hello, everyone, she says. Yeah, we have five people in the chat. That's awesome watching in today, this morning. Like I said, I'm a night owl, guys. And ladies, if you're out there, of course. Guys and ladies, I'm a night owl.
Do you actually sleep?
Do I actually sleep? That's a good question. No, actually, I don't. No, I'm not a very good sleeper. I have a form of sleep apnea. It goes with my diabetes. But that's okay. My wife is there for me all the time. She loves me to death. I love her to death. So we help each other. You know, we use sleeping pills sometimes. I can eat a lot of chocolate and then fall asleep and collapse. So that's what I do sometimes. It's helpful. Chocolate is actually very helpful in giving you a steady sleep to rest. And it has other uses too. I always thought chocolate was supposed to be bad for you. No, it's actually pretty good for you. It's just like in anything, you have to treat it with moderation. Yeah, you can't just overindulge. You just have to be very moderate about what food you eat and be very careful. You know, started out start adapting good habits uh, for food. Uh, what you eat when you get older. That's for any of the young people out there that might get a chance to watch this. I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. Watch what you eat. Moderate what you consume. Be careful. Uh, you know, when you go to exercise, just moderate yourself to exercise. Don't go crazy. Like, unless you want to be an athlete and then you want to, participate in, high intensity sports and so forth like that, well, then go for it. But otherwise, I say to you, uh, just like in anything in life, moderation is the key. I always preach that. I didn't before, but now I do. Let's see. What else is coming up? Well, the latest thing, of course, I heard today was that the writers' strike, unfortunately, is still going on. So a lot of movies are on hiatus while they were under production. Probably Deadpool 3, more than likely, is one of them. It may have already gone into post, and they might have finished it. So Daniel, that might be a good news for us if they finish Deadpool 3. It would be nice. Uh, Somebody had told me that Expendables 4, which will come out in the fall, he said that I believe might be into post already too. So I don't know for sure, but we'll find out. All right, we got 3 more. Cool. So we have 3 people still watching. Thank you. I know it's late night for you guys, wherever you are. Uh, Either here in the East Coast or Central or even Pacific. For some of you overseas, it might already be the next day. So, on that, I apologize. I'm just a night person. That's how I am. I'm looking forward to the next, of course, the next Jet Nerdy and the next AQOT and whatever the next stream you guys do for Pop or something that you do on your own every day. Earlier, Jill and Pop, and along with Canadian Spider Man, they did a stream about iMud, which happens to be my favorite uh, TOS episode of all time, with Roger C. Carmel as Mud and the rest of the cast. It was hilarious. Android Planet. Go figure. Hey, Jay Aldrich, my Louisiana brother. How are you? Hey, I appreciate you coming for this live stream. It's just a precursor. I didn't plan it, but I wanted to put it out there that I found out some information about Streamyard, and then concerning my streams, it would be appreciated just to keep the cam off uh, if we get too many people in here, and just leave your microphone on. It seems to work better. I explained my situation about Wi-Fi to them at Streamyard, and well, they said to get another provider myself. I know, and we did. I am not programmed to respond in that area. Yes, John. That was the last thing Kurt said, and then Norman went, "Whew," and burned up. Yeah, that was nice. Great, great ending scene. Deadpool 3 script is written. It should be filming, but didn't you say that the writer's strike and the trial of Kane the Conqueror put everything on hold and the filming stopped? Yes, Daniel, that's true. So if it's only a written script and if they were filming, then yes, they're on a hiatus right now until the writer's strike is over. That's what I heard. Also, I was inquiring to everyone about the submarine rescue. I think it's still going on, but the hopes are fading for the missing crew in the sub. So my heart is our heartfelt. My wife and I prayers and thoughts are for everyone down there underwater. And hopefully they can find them in time and get them out. So yeah, not good, but hanging in there. Yes, I'm hitting it in there too, my friend. Hello, Thomas Potts. How you doing, Thomas? It's good to see you and Lemon Pie here together. You guys are always welcome in the chat to say hello. We are praying for them, so I hope. And we got 5 people, so that's appreciated. Thank you. Thomas says that they heard banging sounds every 30 minutes the other day. Oh, that's good news. Well, that's positive. That might mean good news. Yeah, maybe they can get to them. That's good. Daniel says the trial of Cain the Conqueror starts in August. Oh crap! If it starts in August, then it may be done at Christmas at best, they may start this or a bad thing and a bad thing. Yes, that's true. Well, hopefully it's a good thing. Well, I'm glad you guys had updated me about the submarine situation, so thank you. Yeah, well, we have all our prayers and thoughts and support out to those guys. You know, the rescuers to find them. And if they hear banging, that's a good thing. And like we said, as long as the writer's strike is on hiatus, a lot of things are being blocked. So it's unfortunate for that. John just says to me, for those who are interested, the first episode of Secret Invasion is out. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Maybe you guys can let me know when you see it ahead of us. Let us know if it's worth to watch. Let us know. Like I said, we're limited on uh, we don't have a cable connection or anything. I am connected to my uh, Blu-ray DVD player, so that's what we mostly do. Is we look for good movies on Blu-ray or DVD, and then we bring them home and watch them, and then we're able to categorize them and so forth. Today we were rewatching Ghostbusters, the original 1984. Uh, then we'll watch Ghostbusters 2, and then of course the recent one they did, Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is still a great movie. We both we both loved it, and a good homage to the late Harold Ramis when he died before it came out. So yeah, it was good. They were all good, just those three. Yeah, I don't know. I never got into the Ghostbuster TV series, the animated one. Yeah, I wasn't into that much. I don't know. There were a few decent episodes, but nothing too much. Daniel says, well, on the plus side, the technology make it better and make a better visually stunning and cooler movie. Take Smallville, for example. Smallville got better every year from the special effects to the writing, which is true. I did watch some Smallville. I was actually able to when I would still had cable. I was still able to watch Smallville every once in a while. Uh, when they introduced, I think I watched it when mostly the episodes where they introduced Lana Lang uh, to Clark, and then eventually Lois Lane. So, and didn't Clark Kent have a difficulty trying to be nice to Lana while at the same time still in love with Lois? I don't know. I think they touched on that on Superman 3, if I'm not mistaken, but it didn't quite pan out. Hmm. It's an interesting concept, having two relationships at once. and trying to see if they're effective. Jay said, I just got through watching Franklin and Eleanor in the White House on YouTube. It was a good movie. Oh, yeah. That's the one. The documentary about Eleanor Roosevelt and Franklin. Yeah. I, uh, I think I've seen it. Well, not seen the movie, but just seen. Yeah. Season one of Smallville, Clark's super speed looks so cheesy. It just blurred him out and froze everything around him. In the second season, it looked better with everything. Till season 10, it just looked amazing. Yes, huh. I would say that like I said, when I had TV, cable, whatever, I think I remember seeing bits and parts of episodes from season one to season 3 or 4. Whatever season first introduced to Lois Lane, that's when it happens. And Daniel says from the super speed to the heat vision or everything else, he gets stronger every year as well. That's really good to know. Well, you know what? If they put Smallville together as a box set, for all 10 seasons or however many it lasted, I would be interested in maybe getting it. We'd have to see with our budget, but might be worth it. Who knows? I did like the actor that played Lex Luthor in that. You know, the bald head guy. I wish I'd remember his name, but he was good. Are you on Hotmail or Gmail? I we are on Mail. It's just Mail. mail.com. That's just my one email. Yeah, I don't do Hotmail anymore, and I don't do Gmail. It's just personal preference, my friend. Yeah, I just do the basic mail.com, mail.com. They did put Smallville in a box set. I saw it a few times, however. It is over $200. Holy shnikes, Batman! No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, $200 is quite out of our range, my friend. Now, if they do start to reduce it a little bit more as it gathers time, we may consider it. But 200, yeah, that's a little out of our price range. That's more than our rent. My wife just said, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a little bit out of our range. But still, like I say, if they cut it, let's put it this way: if they cut it by half, or even down to like $75 or something, we may consider it. We'll just have to, like I said, we'll just to see how the market goes, and we'll just have to see. If it stays there too long, people usually don't buy it, and it hangs on the shelf too long. They usually sometimes put those box sets to much lower prices, and then people just eat them up. They just steal or take them, right off the shelves. So we'll see. That has to happen first, though. Let's see now. What else is going on? Oh yeah. So again, I am sorry I don't have Pop's address memorized. Otherwise, I'd post it here in the chat so that you guys can donate if you want to his the website that's there, so that he can get his necessary funds to be able to get back. Well, he's out of the hospital, so that's the best part. He's out of the hospital, and he seems to be doing all right. But now he just needs the money. He's covered for the rent till the end of the month, so that's good too. And the one thing that he just needs now is just to get enough funds so he can rent a vehicle with a trailer for his remaining stuff, and then Jedi Bill and Nina can take him, drive up there, get him from his place in San Leandro, bring him down to Tucson, Arizona, so that he can live with them. They have an extra bedroom for him too. Everything is set up so he'll be able to live comfortably, and if that's possible. Yes, they did, everyone. So there it is. So go to the address on the screen that Lemon Pie has put down before the stream is over. There, there. I marked it with a star, so it's starred for me on the chat. So please, if you guys get a chance, please go to that address, donate whatever you can. It can be any amount, okay? Anything from a penny to $100, whatever you guys can afford. Please, I don't ask for much, but Lemon Pie was very gracious to put that up there for me, so thank you, sir. Please, yes, donate what you can. Also, prayers, love, support, that helps too. I'm just glad he's okay. Thank you, Lemon Pie. Appreciate that. Okay. Well, you guys, I'm still awake. And we got 7 looking in, so thank you. If you guys can think of anything we could talk about for a few more minutes, depending on my time of when I finally fall asleep, uh, let me know in the chat, or we can talk about anything at this point. Uh, as far as ourselves locally here, we have an election going on. They're trying to elect a new mayor for Toronto. I don't think any of the candidates are. Uh, yeah, they're all subpar. They're not viable. I don't think any of them are going to be able to help us much. We still have a lot of problems with homelessness. Uh, we have, a lot of old buildings, things being shut down. They still think the pandemic is with us, and so they are putting a lot of important government services on hold. The only thing they've got going really is just, local law enforcement, fire, and even in our building, uh, they like to turn on the fire alarm, uh, you know, just for the hell of it, so they can bring the fire department out here. Then we find out it's a false alarm, and we get billed for that. I don't think a lot of these people in the building understand that problem. Oh, are you out, Thomas? Okay, I'm sorry, sir. Uh, I hope it. I hope it. You enjoyed some of this stream. You have a good night then. I know we'll see you sometime soon on another stream. It's always good to see you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. You're a big part of us. You and Lemon Pie both. Yeah. So that's. Uh, yeah. I don't like to talk politics very much, but that's our situation here. Is it's a mayoral campaign, and there's no one viable enough to do it to take the job. So I don't know. It's like a lesser of two evils situation, I guess. Well, we'll find out, I guess, in a few weeks when they have their election. As Professor Brainy Specs was on earlier here, he was telling me about the weather and how unusually warm it is. It's gotten a little bit warmer for us too up here in the GTA. Uh, we're going to be hitting our 80s soon. Down in Arizona, where my parents are, it's already reached 100 degrees, 110, I think, 105, 110. Yeah, so it's dry and hot for them already. That usually happens in June anyway. Actually, usually happens around the middle of May, like I said, and then it lasts for about 9 months until uh, you know. Well, in this case, it'll probably last about. Um, I'd say probably last about 6 months, and then like around November, it'll chill down a little bit. By late December, it should be you know nice cold nights, about 40 degrees. You know, anywhere between 35 and 40, which are nice. Good nights for Arizonans. Be perfect weather for Pop when he goes down there to Tucson. He'll enjoy the cooler nights. I know he will. And let's see. Well, like I said, we're looking forward to our day together. My wife and I on the 30th. We'll have a nice breakfast in the morning, and then we'll go and see the double feature movies we want to see. And I'm looking forward to it. I know I've heard a lot of bad reviews, critics, and like I said before, I trust my instincts. My wife trusts hers. We're gonna go see it for our own benefit, and when we're done, then I can give our honest reviews the next day. So, I other than those two movies, I don't see much else coming out updated yet. And like I said, because of the writers' strike, it's really bad. So it's a bad. Still have 5 people. That's very appreciated. Six or six? Oh, very nice. Okay, Daniel. You gotta go now, Mikey. I will see you later. Okay, Daniel. Again, thank you so much for coming by the stream tonight. It's sort of a brief one, but I do appreciate you coming. You're always it's always a pleasure to have you, my friend. And Jay's got to go to bed. He's got to get up in 6 hours. Sorry, I'm sorry about that, Jay. But thank you for coming by too. Good night, brother Mikey. Good night to you, brother Jay, and you, brother Daniel. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for me too. So we're gonna probably close this off here in about a couple minutes. But I do want to thank Thomas Potts and Lemon Pie for stopping by. Uh, this is on live chat replay, I believe. But if not, please write down the address for Pop Culture Curator that Lemon Pie so graciously posted, so that you can do what you can for him on the site there. We appreciate Jay, of course, Daniel's Hot Topics. We appreciate brother John DeMarco for coming in. Also, Professor Brainy Specs, Jeff Franklin, thanks for coming by. I'm glad you guys were at least able to resolve your situation here. I hope it gets better, that there'll be no more animosity. That's all I ask. Uh, this will be my last stream, I promise, until at least July 1st. I appreciate my wife coming in always and helping me out as well. It means the world. She means the world to me, and I love her. So for everybody that came tonight, and my wife, and for my kitty cats, Deja Vu and Moon Pie, I love you both. For everyone in YouTube, all my family, all my friends out there, and in Streamyard, Discord, and Twitter, I want to thank you all for you guys being so kind and nice to me. It means the world to me. And I will then see you guys at your other streams, but also my next one will be July 1st. right after Resolute Germ. So, thank you guys, everyone, and have a good evening. And be safe out there. God bless.
Do you want another pop or anything?